Hi, my name is Mendi Baron, and I'm the CEO and founder of Elemental Treatment. As a provider in the healthcare space and owning treatment centers both in the residential and outpatient setting, one of the things that I noticed was that people had trouble accessing outpatient care. Whether it was because of the stigma attached to outpatient care, whether it was because of access and scheduling, whether it was because of finances, many times the people who needed help the most did not get it. And so we came up with a plan to create an online therapy platform that would make access available for everybody. And so we launched Elemental Treatment. Elemental Treatment is both an app and a treatment provider. On the app side, you have an app that allows you to integrate with your therapist, to receive educational and emotional support, to text or to reach out to a therapist, to schedule, to get reminders, to get general psychoeducational information, and to engage in a therapeutic world that we've created. On the provision side, we have a team of licensed therapists across the country who can engage with you at your schedule and at your convenience to provide therapy to you from your phone, tablet, or computer via video, text, or phone. The advantage of this is people who can't normally access a therapist can now access them remotely. You can access them on your schedule. You can access them without losing downtime from work. You can access them if you're on the road. You can access them if you're afraid to reach out to a therapist and are afraid of what people will think. This is particularly useful for vulnerable populations. When I think of that, I think of college students who are away from home. I think of high schoolers who don't necessarily want to talk to their parents. I think of the elderly in nursing homes. I think of working professionals who can't take off and can't risk getting exposed or risk people thinking that they have issues, whether that was because of internal stigma or because of external stigma. I think of people in rural areas who can't reach help. And I think of people in communities where help is still stigmatized. So we created Elemental Treatment to provide services across the board. Elemental Treatment is also one of the only CARF accredited teletherapy platforms in the world. This means that unlike many other practices where one simply brokers a relationship between a client and a therapist, we're an actual treatment program. We oversee the treatment, we monitor the treatment, our treatment is accredited, it is documented, it is billable to insurance, and it meets a very, very high and rigorous level of standard. Our programs are also in network with many insurance plans, including TRICARE, including Culinary, including Teachers Health Trust. And we can accept almost any insurance company as well as sliding scale cash payments when and if needed. We can also provide culturally sensitive support, both in the form of religious support if one needed a therapist from a particular religious community, and also in language support. We offer right now both English and Spanish speaking therapists, and we are expanding that as we speak. Aside from access, one of the other really big advantages of Elemental is that we can create the treatment that is customized for you. So we can treat a child with a child therapist, we can treat an adult, we can treat an adolescent with an adolescent specialist, and we can plug them into the appropriate parties, and if those parties are not working out, we can also facilitate a transition to another qualified therapist. At Elemental, we treat people who struggle with a variety of conditions that need therapy. On the mental health and addiction side, anything from depression, anxiety, bipolar, self-esteem, family conflict, couples conflict. When it comes to teens, there's a variety of issues in terms of school and behavior and parenting. With children, there's a lot of work to be done around play therapy and fears and communication and development. Most issues that can be addressed in an outpatient setting can be addressed through our app.